Ultimate Hello everyone, my name is Vi the Gaming Warrior and welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we beat Falkner at the Violet Gym and came out here to, I believe, Route 32? Let me just go in and out here. Yeah, Route 32. Well, this time, we're going into...
Union Cave only has two new encounters, the first of which is Sandshrew. Sandshrew is a physical attacker that can take a few hits and is decently fast. While crit rate is no longer tied to speed, I can still somewhat recommend Sandshrew. Two moves you can look forward to right away after getting it are Sand Attack at level 11, so if you're using Chikorita and are giving yourself a challenge by not using Geodude like me, you can still reliably make your opponents miss, and at level 17 you get Poison Sting, which, while it isn't very powerful, it's still good to poison your opponent, with one glaring example being prevalent. Other than that, Sandshrew still has a good set of moves you can teach it. I've used Sandstorm before and it helped me out a lot, so Sandshrew is solid. The other new encounter is Onix. Yes, I know I should have gone over Onix when we traded for him in Violet City, but with how iffy that particular Onix's DVs were, I prefer going over it now when we have a chance at better DVs. Getting into Onix as a Pokemon. It essentially functions as a physical attacking wall, only getting better at that when it evolves. However, to get that evolution, you need to trade it with an item we'll get much later, unless you're willing to grind it out. So if you don't have access to trading, just treat it as though it were only Onix. And, well, the only rock attack it gets via level up is Rock Throw at level 14. And there aren't any better rock attacks unless we get further in the game and have access to another thing introduced in Gen 2. And even then, why use Onix when we can use Geodude in the same area and even had a chance at Route 46? Plus, Geodude at least evolves once via level up and has a better attack stat to boot. Simply put, Onix is outclassed in every sense of the word.
Union Cave! Now I want to say something. I've been doing quite a bit of grinding off screen, and Bloom learned Poison Powder. This move poisons your opponent. While it isn't that good in the long run, I'd say it's better in the early game. Poliwag didn't learn anything, but I did raise Stout, Tawny, and Evolved Butter twice. As for the egg, I kept it in the PC because I didn't want it to hatch. Well, hatch while I was training. But, if I may go into the Pokemon Center real quick, while I was battling the trainers, our mom called us, coinciding with something that I didn't even think to go over, that you can get other trainers' numbers and rematch them. I wasn't going to do it until later, but apparently Mom had other plans. Either way, getting into Union Cave, we have quite a few new Pokemon. And there's none here that I want for the team. And here we have an X attack that increases attack one stage, but only until you switch out. Anyway, I'm gonna battle this guy. Whoa, what a surprise! I didn't expect to see anyone here. There's nobody here. You see what I'm saying? There's no one here. Hello, Onix. Jeez. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it is currently storming outside, from what I understand, considering a giant thing of thunder just dropped. Yeah, it's raining, so yeah. Either way, I'm just gonna battle this guy too. Now, I want to primarily focus on Bloom a little bit here because... Bloom is kinda in trouble here. Not in terms of levels at the very least, but in terms of something else. So I'm just gonna attack with Razor Leaf. And one more Geodude, and I can take it out with just one Razor Leaf. And with that, Bloom is now level 16! And Heiko Russell was defeated. And with that... What? Bloom is evolving! And Bloom evolved into Bayleaf. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Bloom is definitely going to be a lot tankier now, that's for sure. But I don't know for sure if Bloom is actually going to be able to hold his own against some of the Pokemon coming up. Either way, starting off, I'm going to go down here, pick up this Great Ball. And I just want to remind people, Poliwag and Bloom are the main Pokemon on my team. Scout, Tawny, and Butter are just Pokemon I've been using so I don't get absolutely wiped. But I'm gonna battle this guy. Zubat Supersonic keeps confusing my Pokemon. I'm seriously upset about that. As I flick a can to try and open it, this guy sends out a coughing. Okay then. Well, since Water Gun just barely didn't KO it, I'm just gonna bubble for humiliation! And next he's bringing out another coughing. Coughing! Just Water Gun to bubble, assuming this Water Gun doesn't KO it. Yeah, I don't think so. And bubble. So down goes the coughing, and now we can carry on. Go up to here and pick up a potion. So going on through here. Just sneak past that guy for the current moment. Okay. I don't really care. I'm pretty sure I went over in like episode 2 that I wanted to have a bit of a personal challenge, so I wasn't going to use a Geodude. Nor was I going to use Onix. Either way, I'm just going to keep going. Pick up this X Defend. This is basically like the other X items, where you raise your stats for like one stage for the entire time you're in the battle. Yeah, I already caught a Zubat off screen. And now we battle this guy. I roam far and wide in search of Pokemon. Are you looking for Pokemon too? Then you're my collecting rival! No. Pokemaniac Larry. Is that a reference to Lazy Larry years before The Amazing World of Gumball came out? Though for all I know, I'm connecting two very different dots. Putting on some sort of crazy tinfoil hat conspiracy. Either way, with Larry now down, I'm just gonna... Okay. Another Sandshrew. I'm not really interested in using a Sandshrew this time. I already have my ground type for this team picked out. But who knows when we'll see it. But now we got this guy. Fire Breather Ray. Okay, so now we have this going down. I'm noticing a trend with these fire breathers. Or at least a sort of pattern. Where all their Pokemon have gone down from one water gun to a single use of bubble. I can't help but wonder if that's actually going to be a thing going forward. But either way, I think I might want to train Scout up a little bit. Because he might be useful going forward. I came through the tunnel, but I still have plenty of energy left. So he brings out a Geodude. So I'm gonna need to switch over to Poliwag, unfortunately. And I'm just gonna attack with Water Gun. So down it goes. And now he wants to use a Machop. So I'm gonna bring out Scout once more. And I'm gonna switch over to Bloom. Ha! You missed low kick. Okay, I've almost beaten this Machop, so I'm just gonna tackle. And while it's fresh on my mind, I might as well show this off. I did sort of do some things and got the pink bow from, or at least I should have shown it on screen in the last episode. But yeah, I did get the pink bow, so I'm going to be giving that to Scout for now. But now, we're in Azalea Town. Who's this guy? It's unsafe to go in there, so I'm standing guard. Aren't I a good Samaritan? Uh-huh. Okay, then. Well, either way, I'm gonna be healing up here. And with that, we've taken care of everything. Okay, this lady's just... Huh? Azalea Town Gym leaders Bugsy, the walking bug Pokemon encyclopedia. Okay? Do you know about Slowpoke Tail? I heard it's tasty. Aren't you glad I told you that? What do you look like the guy in front of the thing over there? Cut through Azalea and you'll be Ilex Forest. But these skinny trees make it impossible to get through. The Charcoal Man's Pokemon can cut down trees. I'll be the judge of that. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look.
Kicking off the Ilex Forest encounters, we have Oddish, who has a split evolution starting in Gen 2. And both are Stone Evolvers, so that's a bonus. However, to get one of the evolutions, you need to do something you can't do just yet. Not until the next town, at least. Either way, if you do decide to use Oddish, I'd advise you catch it now before we go any further. This is because Oddish gets the powder moves leveling up. Of the moves Oddish gets, I'd recommend Stun Spore and Sleep Powder, as Poison Powder isn't nearly as useful in this game as it is in Gen 3 and onward. That said, I'd recommend that once Oddish evolves, I say you evolve it into Vileplume after reaching level 44, as that's when you learn Petal Dance. And I say Vileplume specifically because Bellossom isn't anywhere near Vileplume's gigantic petals in terms of viability. And I'm not saying that because I used a Vileplume in yellow. I used one myself, and it's like even harder than when I used Chikorita on my own time. Bellossom is outclassed. Next up, we have Paris. And it isn't much better than the dancing grass that was Bellossom. Heck, I'd say it's even worse because first off, even though it's got a perfect sleeping move in Spore, good luck getting the attack off with poor speed and decent at best defenses. Plus, Paris had two quad weaknesses, one of which is flying, which, while we don't necessarily need to worry about that since we've already beat Faulkner, it's still no good because we have a Bug gym going up, and Bug doesn't resist itself, so Paris has an inherent weakness to one of its own types. On top of that, once we beat the second gym, we're going to be facing a tough rock attack next. So that's another gym Paris won't be able to fight. And even then, it's still got its work cut out for it as the game continues. Just pass up Paris. There are easily better bug types to use. After that mess of a bug, we have Venonat. And simply put, I can somewhat recommend this one. While, yeah, it isn't exactly good in terms of attacking moves, I'd say it more than makes up for it by being able to somewhat reliably status a foe, then following up with strong attacks coming off its very respectable 90 base special attack. And with the coming gym relying on bug types, Venonat's resistance makes it a respectable team member for the fact that it gets Supersonic at level 9, and combined with Foresight, a move that ensures the next attack hits, you'll have a deadly combination for the early game. Just be careful using this when you go against the third gym. Trust me. After Venonat's respectable performance, can the last encounter for Ilex Forest Psyduck close it out? Kinda? Let's get a big one out of the way. Psyduck needs to hit level 33 until it evolves, and its stats are decent at best. No stat over 95, but no stat below 78, with the lowest being defense and the highest being special attack. But other than that, the move pool is somewhat lacking, as it only gets normal water and psychic type moves via level up. Simply put, if you want Golduck to be good, you're using TMs on it.
Just head on up here and... This tree can be cut. What's stopping me from trying to go around it? Okay. Well, I might as well quick attack, because Scout did learn that off screen. It's basically a stronger tackle. So, going through here, is there any other method to getting around? No. Not here, at least. Oh, hey, free item! Revive. What a revive does is that it brings a Pokemon that's been fainted back with half its HP. In other words, it's a good good item you'll want to hang on to. But there's no way out. The only way to go forward is through that tree. Kind of annoying, isn't it? Anyway, I'm just gonna keep using Quick Attack on these Weedle, which I should have gone over in, like, episode 2, since it's the first time we could actually catch it. How many times are we gonna run into this Weedle? You know what? This time, no. I'm not bothering with it. Just gonna go through and try to get out this forest without any more trouble. Okay. Alright. Back in Azalea Town. Just gonna heal to restore the PP real quick. Reminding me of the chess term PP on the PP. Put pressure on the pinned piece. Yes, I do watch chess channels every now and then. Here, we have Charcoal to power up fire moves, the Pokeballs, potions, Super Potions. These heal 50 HP as opposed to 10 to 20 of the regular potions. I'm just gonna sell the potions we have right now. Sell these because I have no interest in using them. I go through every Pokemon game without a repel, so I'm going to be selling that. And I don't really use X items normally, so... And while I would use an Awakening... No, not this time. Ergo, I am able to buy 8 Super Potions. So, I'm just gonna put the Super Potion up top. And over here, Charcoal Kill. Okay. Don't really think about doing that right now. Kurt's house. Right here? Okay. The Slowpoke are gone. Were they taken away by bad people? Huh? Who are you? Jordan, you want me to make you some balls? Sorry, but that'll have to wait. Do you know about Team Rocket? Don't worry, I'll tell you anyhow. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're at the well, cutting off Slowpoke tails for sale. So I'm going to give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke! Old Charizard is ready! Whee! Well, that was abrupt. Grandpa's gone. I'm so lonely. Okay, then. Well, what he did... Yeah, Slowpoke Well. Also known as the Rainmaker Well, locals believe that a Slowpoke's yawn summons rain. Records show that a Slowpoke's yawn ended a drought 400 years ago. Is that real, though?
And as if Team Rocket wasn't enough, we can also encounter Slowpoke here in the Slowpoke Well, obviously. Slowpoke has 2 evolutions in Gen 2, but one requires trading while holding an item, which might turn a good chunk of you away. However, both of Slowpoke's evolutions are basically the same, with the only difference being that they're defense and special defense are swapped around. Other than that, from what I've seen, they have the same learn sets, the same moves learned at the same levels, and so on and so forth. So if you've used one, you can probably use the other.
Hey there, Jordan! The guard up top took off when I shouted at him. But then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back so I can't move. Rats! If I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. It can't be helped. Jordan, show them how guts you are in my place. Well... I was standing guard up top when some old coot yelled at me. He stole me so much that I fell down here. I think I'll vent my anger by taking it out on you! Yes! Team Rocket is back! So now, someone has to take them out. And I guess that someone is us. Another quick attack, so now... Hey, Scout is now level 15! So the Rocket Grunt is sending out another Rattata. I'm just gonna bring in Bloom. Gonna attack with Razor Leaf. Well, with the Rattata going down, we beat this Grunt. And with that, Scout is evolving. Scout evolved into Furret. Ain't that something? But now that Scout has evolved, I'm just gonna move her out of the way. Seriously, why am I struggling so much with her stuff? Stop taking tails. You're just trying to defeat all of us. Alright, bet! Bring it, woman! I ain't scared of you. And this girl sends out a Zubat. Just attacking with Water Gun. Of course you would. Well, I'm just gonna bring in Tawny, my Hoot, and so I can basically show something that he learned off screen. Tawny learned Peck. I want to make note of this, as this is a really good move for the coming gym. As you saw from the sign, it specializes in bug-type gyms. So, yeah, kind of a problem. Either way, and I seem to be saying that a lot lately, just attack, attack, attack. Do I have a Poison Cure Berry? 2. This should be this girl's last Pokemon, so I'm going to use Bubble to try and KO it, then use a Poison Cure Berry on Poliwag to heal her. Now that that's taken care of, over here! Super Potion! Quit taking Slowpoke tails. If we obeyed you, Team Rocket's rep will be ruined! water, eh? Well, I'ma smack you with water gun! And next is a Zubat. Spray it with water gun! Okay, if you used Supersonic and it had hit, I'd have had to switch out again, but no. Just gonna smack with another water gun. And another Zubat. Okay then. I'm just gonna keep going. Okay. Well, now the Zubat is done. So now that the Poliwag is beaten, or the Zubat, I don't know why I said Poliwag, a Slowpoke with its tail cut off. It has mail, huh? Be good and look after the house with Grandpa and Slowpoke. Love, Dad. Oh, jeez. So, looks like we're actually looking at this right now. What do you want? If you interrupt our work, don't expect any mercy! Don't expect me to show mercy. Just gonna spray water. How's that to dampen your mood? Oh, that joke works on so many levels. And I'm getting hit with smog. Okay. I did get a water on me, so... But either way, the ground is beaten. Yeah, Team Rocket was broken up 3 years ago. But we continued our activities underground. Now you can have fun watching us stir up trouble. Come back anytime. I'll blast you oblivion. Way to go, Jordan! Team Rocket is taking off. My back's better too. Let's get out of here. Hey, Jordan! You handle yourself like a hero, real hero off the well. I like your style. I would be honored to make balls for a trainer like you. This is all I have now, but take it. I make balls from apricorns. Collect them from trees and bring them to me. I'll make balls out of them. To really quickly show off what he means, this tree gives a white apricorn. And going in here, make balls from apricorns, yada yada yada. You have an apricorn for me? Fine, I'll turn it into a ball. I'll give him a white apricorn and it'll take a day for a ball. There are 7 different colored apricorns and 7 different types of balls they make. A lot of these are glitched, unfortunately. But either way, next time on Pokemon Crystal, we're gonna be taking on the gym. Thank you guys for watching. Ta-ta for now.